Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please excuse my shiny face. It's almost midnight and I've had my makeup all day, so yeah. Right, so I've been watching a lot of unpopular opinion videos and I have a couple of unpopular opinions, so I thought that, I dropped my own to, add my own bit of unpopular opinions to the ones that are already circulating. So first thing I want to say, these are opinions, these are not facts, these are my personal opinions, okay? So please don't come for me, right? So first unpopular opinion is that black YouTubers don't support themselves on this forum, especially the big ones, I watch YouTube a lot and I see all the big white YouTubers. You have Jeffree Stars, you have James Charles, you have Tati, you have Laura Lee. You have all these big YouTubers collaborating, growing their channels together, even as big as they are, and they even collaborate with people that are way smaller, they give them the exposure that they need, but you never see this, among the big black YouTubers. When I say big black YouTubers, I'm talking, because we don't even really have like so much big black YouTubers, we have Jackie Ainas, we have Patricia Brights and Alisa, just a couple of them, and you don't see them collaborating, you don't see them supporting. The idea of supporting one another is commenting on each other's Instagram. You don't see them do YouTube videos together, you don't see them get creative together. They basically do not support themselves. And if they have someone like Jenny that is struggling, and then you have the Patricia Brights and the Jackie Ainas, they're supposed to like pull her together, work with her, collaborate, introduce her to their audience and have their audience follow. I mean, if Jackie Ainas' audience follow Patricia Brights, they're not going to stop watching Jackie Ainas. They're not going to stop watching Jackie Ainas' channel. If Jackie Ainas' audience, if Jackie Ainas introduces her audience to, like, I know she does, I think she does it on Snapchat, but I don't really follow her on Snapchat. I'm talking about YouTube. I want to see more YouTube collaborations, with among black YouTubers, because that's the way. I remember one time, that this girl Brinny Lee, she did a rant on this, talking about how black people, want to be the only black people at the table, the only black person at the table. I mean, like, they're very comfortable with being the only black person at the table, even though some people will come and pay lip service and talk blah, blah, blah. But the fact is that you're happy with being the only black person at the table. Sometimes you watch some of these YouTubers and they go on all these they go on all these trips and all of that, and they're the only black person there. Listen, let's say you have like 2.5 million subscribers, and that's why you're going on all this show. You could take someone with 500 subscribers, introduce them, to collaborate with them, introduce them to your audience, and just like that, help them grow, so that you when you go for this event, you're not the only black person there, so that you can have like 2 or 3 more black people. And like I said, introducing one person's audience to your own audience would not stop them from watching your channel. Do you know what I'm saying? So I would really love to see more love and camaraderie and collaborations among the black YouTubers, especially the big ones, and also have them pull the smaller ones. Like if you're on 2.5 million, you could put someone on 500, you could put someone on 200, you could put someone on 300. Bring them onto your channel, not just go on their Instagram pictures and say, oh God, you look bomb, or or maybe say on Snapchat, say, oh, go and check out this person. No, work with them on their channel, work with them on your channel, do videos together. I think I would really love to see that. And okay, this one is one that so personally, I think that influencers should just stop coming out with products, especially foundation. Like, influencers are very good with criticizing foundations. They talk about, oh, there's no shade, oh, this under shade. But then I've noticed that all the foundation collaborations that have been done by YouTubers have not really been a hit. You know, a lot of people still complaining. I remember the Jackie Ainas one, and when she said, you know, that she had people like Nima Tang in mind, and Nima Tang, that, you know, she said she had in mind, couldn't even work with the shade. Do you get me? Do you get what I mean? And even the other black girl, to get mouth or something, she also couldn't work with the shade. Jenny couldn't work with the shade. A lot of black people couldn't work with the shade, and black people were the reason, you know, why she went into that collaboration. So I think that, you know, if brands are really sincere with creating products with black people, they need to consult cosmetologists, they need to consult people, you know, who actually, you know, understand, who know what's the word now? English is always killing me, but what I'm trying to say is, you know, they need to consult with people who understand the basic, the rudiments, the chemicals, the things that, you know, go into these the science of it, because, you know, we have different undertones. I believe that, you know, YouTubers, they know these things, but, you know, when it comes to creating the product, they don't know exactly how. I know they're not the ones doing it, but, you know, even when they are working with the lab scientists, they don't know exactly what it is they're looking for, because they do not have that knowledge. But I know that there are people who go to study these things, so work with those people and come up with, you know, products. Work with those people who are black, who happen to be black, and, you know, come up with bomb products. Like, look at what Fenty Beauty did. You know, she didn't work with any influencers, but I'm sure she worked with, you know, so although some people say, but the fact is that a lot of people saw their shade in Fenty Beauty, a whole lot of people. So, you know, for me, influencers and foundations have been a fail. They try, you know, when it comes to eyeshadows and lipsticks, you know, good ones. So, but when it comes to foundations, it's been a fail so far. Okay, another unpopular opinion. I just want to ask the OG YouTubers to stop moaning already. Like, every time I come on YouTube, it's like someone is saying YouTube has changed, and it's usually, you know, one of them OG people who probably back in the days they used to have like hits back to back. When, you know, back in the days when people used to come on YouTube, they just come to, you know, learn how to do their makeup. They want to know how to, you know, how do you style your hair, how do you sleek your hair. But these days people not checking for that. You know, people want to be entertained. That's one thing that I have noticed. You know, people want to come to your channel, they want you to be funny, they want you to be witty, you know, they want you to drop one-liners, they want you to be crazy, you know, do the old, you know, just be crazy like Jackie Ainas, or, you know, be good with one-liners, and, you know, be witty like Patricia Brights, or even you know, be creative like James Charles, you know. And people just don't want to come to your channel anymore and just watch you know, just watch you do your makeup. And you see a lot of the old YouTubers, they are struggling with this because YouTube has really changed. There's so much, even me, I'm struggling, you know, because there's so much now, you know, into YouTube. The editing is crazy. People are coming up with master edits, but, you know, although at the end of the day it boils down to your personality, so the fact is it boils down to entertainment. People want to be entertained when they are watching your channel. They don't, I think almost everyone now knows how to, you know, do their brows. At least majority of people now know how to do their brows, and they know how to you know, do the foundation and all of that, highlights and contour. Almost everyone knows it, and even if they don't know it, they have people who are entertaining as well as teaching, so they're going for that. So all these OG YouTubers need to stop moaning already, and, you know, go and study those who have been able to transition, you know, find out what it is they're doing, and, you know, don't be afraid to do it. Like, don't be afraid to be silly, don't be afraid to be loud, you know. If that's what people want, then give it to them, you know. Or if you know that you can't cope, then, you know, maybe leave YouTube and find something else to do. But, you know, all those crying and moaning is just old. Like, stop it already. Alright, so this one, I know some people are going to come for me like, it's because she don't have it, whatever, what else. Okay, so one thing that I've also noticed is that black YouTubers are crazy about designer labels and all of that. It's like, you know, they measure their sense of worth and, you know, how chic you are by, you know, the number of designer label, Fendi, Gucci. You know, you just see I've noticed this among black YouTubers. Like, I follow black YouTubers and I follow white YouTubers. Fine, you know, you have the Jeffree Star who is, you know, like out there with his designer things, you know, his Gucci, but he's just one of a lot of white YouTubers. You know, you see the number of followers and views that they have, they are simple. Like, you don't see them crazy about Fendi, Gucci. Unlike black YouTubers, you see black YouTuber, you don't even have like a quarter of the followers. It's like among the black circle, black YouTube circle, they measure their worth, you know, by the number of designer shoes you have, designer the Fendi bag you have. It's just crazy because it's like, it's consumerism already. Black people have been tied to consumerism. Black people don't produce nothing. All we do is consume, and these YouTubers are propagating this further. Like, I see a lot. I follow a lot of black YouTubers on Instagram. You see them and their designer shoes, their designer bags, you know. And then you follow you also follow white YouTubers who even have like more followers than they do, and hardly do you see these people with all these designer things. Even if they buy one, you know, it's such a big deal for them. But black YouTubers make it look like, you know, carrying a Fendi bag is just is normal. You know, it's just like going to Topshop and buying a bag. You know, they just fronting like, oh sis, like, honestly, black people, I feel like black YouTubers, you know, you need to calm down. Like, just be yourself, man. Save your coin. Like, I don't even know if it's a competition thing, you know, because you just see them, you know, with their designer bags and everything, and it's like, okay, so finally let's talk about plastic surgery. It's like, that is like the new rave. Everybody is doing their breast or their body or one thing, and me, I think I'm just jealous, maybe I'm just jealous because I don't have money to do all these things. But honestly, why? I mean, it's like you can't even be natural anymore, you know. Almost all the ones that have given birth and breastfed, you know, there's a breast, they've all done, you know, like breast surgery, make the breast perky again, and you know, then now it's BBL, you know, or liposuction or whatever. I remember Patricia Brights did hers and there was so much uproar. But personally, my opinion on Patricia Brights surgery, I'm actually glad that, you know, she put it out there, because to be honest, before she put it out there, I always see all these people, you know, with their, I mean, they give birth today and snap back, bang, you know, you're thinking, wow, you know, if she didn't come out and say, oh, I had a surgery, and she just came out and said, oh, I've been training and I've been eating clean, we would believe, you know, because that's what almost all these people have been saying. When you see them, you know, and they suddenly, someone that you know that the shape used to be square before, they suddenly, you know, they have that hourglass shape, and you're wondering what happened. They'll be like, oh, I've been weight training and exercise, and I got an instructor, you know, I'm exercising and I've been eating well. And then you're doing the same thing, but you're killing yourself. You're not eating. You're eating vegetable morning, afternoon, night. You're exercising. I must say, your tummy's not going in. Your tummy's not. You're not finding. You're even killing yourself wearing all those you know, waist trainers and everything. But your tummy's not going anywhere. Your tummy's not getting flat, and you're wondering. So that is one reason, you know, why I respect her, and I'll always love her. I love her for coming out and saying, look, babes, this is what I did. Like, I've tried to exercise, I've tried to do this normal way, but it's not happening, and I want, you know, I want to feel confident in my body, I want to love my body, and so I went to do this surgery, which is okay, you know. I fully respect that. And you know, but then again, on the flip side, there are, you know, loads of young ones, you know, impressionable young ones who also follow all this, you know, especially black influencers, you know, and you know, it's like there's this mindset now that, you know, if you don't have that body, then you ain't popping, you know. But that shouldn't be it. Everyone should be able to love themselves in the body that they are, and you know, just like we're all different shapes, you know, your own shape. Your shape is different from the next person's shape, so love yourself, find ways, you know, to accentuate what you have. And you know, plastic surgery doesn't have to be the way, although I have to be honest with you guys that if I have the money I would do plastic surgery. My breast is so flabby right now, I would definitely do plastic surgery to make it, you know, look more perky. And my tummy after 2 children, man, shit is hanging everywhere. Of course I would, you know, if I had the money I would also do plastic surgery to, you know, try and make it look better. So that's what I'm saying. But then again, I have ultimate respect for people who, you know, are loving themselves the way they are. Like there's this YouTuber Nella. Oh my god, I love her. Like she just came out, she is a young black YouTuber, you know, and she has, you know, this thing they call fupa. I think that's what they call it. Anyway, it's called like lump, you know, in the stomach. And you know, she said she wanted to go do you know, the BBL, the surgery where they take out the fat. But then after a while she decided that, you know, she wasn't going to do it, that she was just going to rock her body and love her body, you know, the way it is. And you know, maximum respect to her, because it's not easy in this world of today where everyone is trying to be perfect. You know, every YouTuber that, you know, gets a decent amount of view, you know, want to be perfect. They want to have perky breasts, they want to have that snatched waist, you know, they want to have that bum. So I have like maximum respect for her, because it's really not easy. And you know, I just want to say that a lot of YouTubers, if they can go this route, because the honest truth is that you're influencing a lot of impressionable young girls who look up to you. And if you say that you can feel confidence in your body is, you know, by working on it, by going under the knife. And so all these girls they're probably feeling like, oh, I'm not beautiful, I'm never going to be beautiful until I go under the knife. But then again, you could say that they have to live their life, you know. They have to live their life. They're not going to live their life, you know, worrying about someone else, someone who's impressionable and all that. So you know, it's just it's two ways, you know, it's two ways. I think, you know, I would really love for us to see more YouTubers who are embracing their body like Nella did, you know, and also the ones that want to go under the knife. Fine, because you know, at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your life. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Those are my unpopular opinions. I don't know if I ended up giving opinions, or I just ended up talking from both sides. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.